Hi, it's Suzanne here from No Walls Yoga and Manchester Valentine's Quay Street. So welcome, we're going to do a little yoga session today. Grab yourself some water if you don't have some, you might need some. If you don't have a mat, grab yourself a towel or a blanket. And we are going to start lying on our front today. So come and settle on your belly. And just let your eyes close. Take a nice deep breath in and sigh it out. So we are just taking some time to settle down, allowing the body to be completely supported by the ground. Just become aware of your breath. Notice the quality of your breath. And notice the rhythm of your breath. You can then have a little scan through your body and just find out what you've got to work with today. Also notice your energy levels. Notice any areas that feel a little tight or simply need waking up. And throughout the session, listen to your body. So if you want to rest, you rest. If you feel like you want to modify any of the postures and I'm not demonstrating, then go ahead. So taking a nice deep breath in once again, sighing it out, and then you're going to place the palms flat, and we're just going to head back to child's pose. So you're sitting back on the heels, inhaling, exhaling, softening the forehead down towards the ground, relaxing your shoulders. And then inhale to all fours. And we'll just start to mobilise the spine. So you're going to exhale round. So we tilt the pelvis. And then you tilt the pelvis the other way. So really listen to your body here. You can keep the movement quite small, or you can really exaggerate the movement. You might want to go slow, or you might want to speed that up a little. Just really focusing on getting the whole of your spine moving. Let's go for a couple more. And then pausing, exhaling back to child's pose. And each time you return to stillness, it's an opportunity to check in. Have a little scan back through the body, see what's changed. We're going to inhale back to all fours. This time we're going to create a lateral wave. So you're going to sway the pelvis one way and then look towards your feet. Again, just moving at your own pace. Do check that the weight is evenly placed down through your palms. If the weight just sinks down into the heel of the hand, you will most likely start to feel it in your wrists. So, like I say, check the alignment there. Check the weight's evenly placed. And from these little lateral waves, we're going to circle all the way around. Nice big circles. And change direction. And a figure of 8. So that's a little circle back, a little circle forwards. And then back to child's pose. Inhale, all fours. We're going to flip the feet, shift them to one side, exhale back. Inhale. Over to the other side, exhaling. Inhaling. If you start to feel it in your knees, grab some padding, a little towel or a blanket. And then exhale, back to child's pose once again. And we're going to spend a little bit of time opening up into the hips. So we'll break this first one down and then you're going to move a little more fluidly with your breath. So inhale, coming to all fours, bring your right foot forwards and place it in between the ankle and the knee. So not too far forwards, not here, somewhere behind the knee. Exhale, push back. So to start with, let your hands slide, so you can really shift your pelvis back towards the heel. Inhale forwards, we externally rotate, so you're opening the hip. Exhale back. Yeah. So we're just shifting between these two postures. Inhale, exhale, breath in, breath out. And you also have the option of bringing some slight internal rotation in. So as you shift back, you let the knee shift more to the left. Nice easy movement, yeah. Go for a couple more rounds. If you find it's all feeling very tight today and you just want to settle, you could settle for a few breaths. Just allowing the body to open. And if you are holding it, really let your out breath help you to soften. If you're still moving, go for a couple more rounds and then we are going to change this. So pausing for a moment, settle back in child's pose. Nice deep breath out. Okay, we're going to work the same side. Again, we'll break this first one down and then you're going to move a little more fluidly. This time we bring the right knee forwards and we hook it around the left. Again, exhaling, shifting the pelvis back towards the heel. I'm just going to show you that from the other way so you can see what's happening with the knees. So I bring the right forwards, the right leg forwards, hook it in front, and exhale, back, okay? And then we breathe in, knee forwards, exhale, extend the leg back. So you're stretching the heel away. and the leg stays active. So once you've got those two postures, you're going to start to move nice and fluidly. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. And you just keep it going. You might find it starts a little clunky, then as your body opens up, it becomes a little more fluid. Okay. A couple more. And then you're going to pause with the leg hooked around, shift back. You might want to stay here, or as you exhale, you just allow your body to soften forwards. And although we're pretty passive in this posture, keep the arms active. So you're pressing the palms down and you're sending the energy back, the weight back. Okay, from here we transition to Pigeon Pose. So we're moving the top knee forwards, placing it roughly behind the hand, and we just slide the left leg back. Check that the foot is in line with your hip. Staying here, once again, just allowing your body to soften forwards. Relax your shoulders here. We'll stay for a few more breaths. If it starts to feel a little too intense, you can always come up. Yeah. And if I'm holding you too long in a posture, then feel free to come out of it, maybe rest in child's pose. For the last couple of breaths, if you'd like to intensify it, just tuck the toes under, lift the back knee. Okay. And then release. Place the palms flat, about mat width. And on your next inhalation, you're lifting, and then as you exhale, you soften down. Option to work on the fingertips like this. Breath in. And breath out. Go for one more. And then we're going to find our way slowly to dog down. So tuck your toes under and extend back. So this is the first dog down. So just gently ease into it. You might want to just pedal through the feet a little. So extending one heel back and then the other. It's quite nice to have a little sway as well, like this. Gradually settling. Give the head a little nod. Letting go of any tension around the neck. If you know your hamstrings are quite tight, just work with the knees slightly bent. And then gradually over time, you can start lengthening and extend the heels towards the floor. Exhale forwards to your plank. You may need to shift the feet back a little. And we're just going to settle in our plank. Nice, stable center. And your breathing focus, drawing your navel back towards your spine here. And we're going to exhale, shift the weight forwards, bend the elbows, and just come down to Chaturanga, back to your plank, and back to dog down. Nice deep breaths. Exhale to your plank, repeat that, or you could come onto your knees like this. Exhale, back up. You may want a little rest, or you head back to dog down. And then we all exhale forwards. You're going to lower yourself down, so through Chaturanga, and have a little rest on your belly. Loosen around the lower back, just by rocking your pelvis gently side to side. And then bring your legs together. Engage your glutes, squeeze the legs together, the tops of the feet are pressing down. And you're going to inhale, maybe cobra, and exhale. Or inhale, and exhale. Another option. Onto your fingertips. Two more. And work with a softness. So try not to just jam yourself into the posture. It happens so often, so you're not locking into the joints. Softness in the elbows, your shoulders stay down. And let's exhale back to child's pose. And we are going to go on the other side. You can stay as you are. I'm just going to turn around so you can see the leg that is moving. So don't assume this side will feel the same. Often one side is a lot tighter, so see how you get on. Same posture, same sequence on this side. So bring the left foot forward, somewhere between the knee and the ankle, not too far forwards. Exhale back. So the first time we move back, the knee is central, in line with the hip. Inhale forwards, externally rotate, exhale back, and you just go at your own pace. Exhaling. You're just really allowing your breath to dictate the pace of the movement. Remember, if you want to pause and just hold the posture, allow the body to open, go for it. You can stay for a few breaths. You also have the option of moving and adding in slight internal rotation, so the knee heads more to the right. Yes, you get more of an opening. A couple more rounds. And if you're holding it, stay for a couple more breaths. And let's pause. You can let your head rest down. And then we're going to move into the second of these nice hip openers. Inhale, bringing the knee forward, hooking it in front. Exhale back. So again, I'm just going to show you it from this angle. The knee comes forwards, you hook it around and sit back. Okay. Inhaling, exhaling, Extend the leg back so you're pressing the foot away. Yeah. And you're going to start to move more freely. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. And notice, is this your side, your tighter side? I think my right side is slightly tighter. Okay, a couple more. We're going to hold the posture. Okay, settling there. Feel free to just let the body drop forwards. Okay, if you're okay to stay, you'll stay for another breath or two. We are then going to transition to our pigeon pose. So this top knee comes forwards, roughly behind the hand, and then we slide the other leg back. Check that this leg hasn't drifted off to the side. You may need to shift it back in so it's in line with the hip, and then maybe drop forwards. Nice deep breaths. Often when things become challenging, we can hold the breath. So notice whether that's happening. Hopefully you've not stopped breathing. Nice deep breaths. And then we'll start to move. So, palms flat or on your fingertips, breath in. And breath out, okay? And keep that going, just a few more rounds. And then you're going to find your way out of that posture. So, all the way back to dog down. Tucking the toes. And this time, you're going to walk your feet forwards. And you're just going to hang down in Uttanasana. It's a standing forward bend. Soften the knees slightly, and you can catch your elbows. If the hamstrings are particularly tight, just bend the knees a little more. Okay. Now have a little sway. From here, we're going to come to Navasana, so it's a squat. So shift the feet a little wider, so roughly mat width, and allow your pelvis to drop down. You can then bring the palms together, drop the shoulders, lift the chest. If you find that your heels are lifting, you could fold a towel up, pop that under the heels, or try taking your feet wider. That often helps. Make sure your knees stay tracking the feet, they're heading in the same direction. From here we're going to come back to Uttanasana, so that's standing forward bend. So shift the feet in, exhale, fold. Have a little sway. And then inhale, slowly inhale, so root down through your feet, soften the knees, all the way up. Your arms are going to float up. Exhale. And just take a moment standing. If you need some water, grab a sip now. And then come to the front of the mat when you're ready. Okay. Palms together. Soften the knees. Breath in. And we're going to exhale, fold forwards. And as you fold, retain the length in the front of the body. And then inhale, press down through the feet. Exhale. Just move in with your breath. Two more. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in. And out. And this time we stay down. And we're going to step our right foot back. Place the heel down. We're going to open to warrior two. So you may need to shift your feet a little wider. Inhale. Yeah. Make sure your front knee doesn't overshoot the ankle. Okay, so you may need to shift even wider. Let's just move in and out of this a few rounds. Breath in. And breath out. And from here, we're just going to ease back to our Sun Warrior. Over to our side angle. A couple of rounds. Okay. Straighten your front leg now. Coming over to Uttanasana. You might prefer a shorter distance between the feet, yeah. So you could always shift your back foot in, or shift your front foot forwards. Let's find a good position for your feet. And then inhale, open. And you're just going to exhale, let this top arm come down. And breath in. And breath out. And then you can settle into the posture. Yeah. If it's pulling at all, just soften this front knee. Yeah, sometimes it can. Here. Staying here. Oh, you just shift the weight forwards. Nice stable center. And we're opening up to Ardha Chandrasana. Nice deep breaths. You don't need to bring this top arm up. You might want to just work with the hands on the hip. It's important you give this back leg some direction. It becomes light then. There's a lightness in the posture. Okay, so direct the foot towards the back of the room. Couple more breaths. If any of you want a little more, if you're feeling adventurous, you could always bend the back knee and catch the foot. All of us are going to meet with the hands to the floor, framing the front foot a little in front. And then if you're in Trikonasana, the foot's on the floor, start to lift it. Yeah. We inhale here. Exhale, you're just softening over your front leg. Yeah. And you're lifting the back leg. And there's a few options. Staying, or you can have a little play around with catching around the ankle and have a wobble of this front foot, front leg, yeah, around the ankle. Let the head hang. And when you've had enough, exhale, stepping forwards and fold. Root down through your feet. Inhale all the way up. Exhaling. And just settle there for a moment. Let your eyes close. Have a little scan back through the body. And then we'll go on the other side. Same standing postures. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back to warrior one. Warrior two. Warrior one, we face forwards. Warrior two, out to the side. Inhale. And exhale. And a couple more. And then stay low, nice stable legs. And the upper body now can move quite fluidly backwards and forwards. And then we're going to transition to Uttanasana. So feel free to shift the feet in a little. You're going to straighten your front leg and lengthen over to the side. If it doesn't feel good in the neck, looking up, stay looking straight ahead, or you look towards the front foot. Let's exhale the arm down. Inhale up. Opening up. And then decide if you want to stay working in Uttanasana or if you want to shift forwards to Ardha Chandrasana. Yeah, so you're just shifting the weight into this front foot. Make sure you're pressing the ball of the foot down and you open. Nice deep breaths. Feel free to play around in this posture, maybe bend the leg for a moment, extend, or you might want to catch. When you've had enough, bring the top arm down, so palms are flat, or you can rest on your fingertips. And then you're going to soften forwards over that leg. Remember, if it's feeling tight, just bend the knee. Nice deep breaths. And then have a little play with maybe catching the ankle and wobble. Have a wobble. Exhale your back foot. Move forwards. Bend the knees, slightly root down through your feet. Bring the palms together. Exhale. Again, just take a moment standing. Notice how you're breathing now. And then you're going to step your feet together at the front of your mat. Okay. Bring your palms together and raise your heels. Inhale the arms up. And we're going to exhale. Slowly down. Bringing the arms out. And then come to sit. Take hold of your big toes. Just make sure you've got space on your mat behind you. You're not too far back because we will come onto our backs shortly. So taking hold of your big toes, lift the chest, drop the shoulders, and just have a little play around with finding your balance here. Stay here, or you can bring the arms to the outside, bring the knees together. And again, stay here or play with lifting the feet. Yeah, have a little play with it. So with these balances, we're constantly making tiny little adjustments. And draw the chest forwards. Now, again, stay or check you've got space behind you. You're going to exhale, rock back, inhale, rock up, and just see, can you find that balance point again? Yeah, give it a couple of goes. Exhaling, rocking back, inhaling, rocking up. Or like I said before, work here, just focusing on that stability. Okay, if you're rocking, next time you come up, you're going to stay up and you're going to let go of your feet, and we come to Navasana, our boat posture. Relax the face, arms out, nice deep breaths. And the legs don't need to be straight, remember, you can work here. If it feels quite strong in the back, you can always bring your fingertips down for a little support, yeah? A few more breaths. And we're going to exhale. Roll down, pausing here. And then rest. Just take a couple of breaths. And then bend the knees, place the feet flat. Have your feet hip width. And we're just going to ease in and out of a bridge, a few rounds. So exhaling, lifting. And rolling your way down. Yeah, keep that going. Okay. Make sure your feet stay in parallel and your knees stay in parallel. So often they end up in this position or they're out here. So next time you come up, you're going to stay in your bridge. Options. Palms flat. Or you could tuck your shoulders under a little more. Interlock your hands and use the breath to help you open. It's really important you keep the head central here. So if you're watching this, maybe watch it first and make sure your head is central and come into the posture. So you definitely do not want to turn the head whilst you're lifting. Yeah. So, couple more breaths. Another option, palms flat, and you come up as though you were coming into your bridge, you draw your elbows in, and gently lift. Yeah, so Urdhva Dhanurasana. Nice deep breaths. Whichever posture you're in, again, check the feet are parallel. When you've had enough, slowly release all the way down, hugging your knees in. Gently rock, just giving the back a little massage. And it's really nice to come into a twist after back bend. So start with the feet on the floor, fairly wide. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. And we're going to change the twist. We're going to work with the knees together. We bring them over towards the elbow. Inhale to center. Next time you come to centre, curl into a little ball, squeezing tight, just round the back. And then you can rest down, placing the feet flat. Just draw the shoulders down away from the ears. And if it feels okay in the lower back, you can stretch the legs out. If it doesn't, you can bend the knees. It's also quite nice to put a cushion or a bolster, if you have a bolster, cushion under the knees. Looks really comfortable. Take a nice deep breath. Allow the body to soften into the ground. So you're no longer trying to hold yourself in any way. And feel the contact you make with the ground. Get a sense of the weight of your body. Notice the rhythm of your breath now. And introduce some movement into your fingers, your toes, your feet, ankles. Just take your time to have a really good stretch. You might even want to roll the head a little. Just do what feels good. And then you're going to draw the knees back in. And we're going to come up to sitting. And when you come up the easiest way possible. So you just roll in to one side and you use the hands to bring you up. Yeah, rather than just jolting yourself back up to any comfortable seated position. And take a nice deep breath in. Sweep the arms up overhead. Exhaling, drawing the palms together and down to the heart center. And give yourself some thanks for putting the effort in. We will finish there. Have a beautiful day. And feel free to share. If you are sharing, use the hashtag #BanataiLive. And if you're interested in further sessions or live sessions, you can always check out No Walls Yoga on Instagram. Okay, I'll see you soon.